Hi, I'm Rick.
And I'm Derek.
And what country is our snack from today?
Italy,
That's right.
just off the Adriatic Sea.
There you go. All right, so today's snack is called Sapori dal Forno. That's the brand name, and these are apricot tarts.
Yes, that sounds
mini
good.
mini
Sounds
apricot
good.
tarts. Yeah, so Sapori dal Forno. If you don't speak Italian, I don't really speak Italian, but anyway, I know enough to say that Sapori dal Forno literally translate to flavors from the oven.
That's funny.
Yeah, so
Flavors
forno.
from the oven.
Yeah.
I hope it's not flavors of the oven.
No, flavors of the oven. It's like every lasagna that you've ever had. Anyway, the word sapori has the same root word as the word savory. They have the same. Well, it's a French root, but then of course that it goes back even further to Latin. So sapori, savory.
Yeah.
There you go. And then
Savory ovens.
savory ovens, and then forno. It comes from the same root word or the same root as the word furnace. So
okay,
their
yeah.
furnace, forno, you put your
So
you
it's
bake your goods
Savory furnaces.
in the furnace. Anyway, so this is an apricot
yeah.
tart.
I like apricots a lot.
Yeah, so this is something that you would find very common in a lot of the more. Well, you'll find apricot tarts or any kind of fruit tart almost anywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
Of course, you find them here as well. Obviously, here in the United States, it was a massive European migration in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And so a lot of these treats that we might think, oh, yeah, well, that's normal here in America. It wasn't always. These were brought over by European immigrants over 100 years ago. And so now they've been here so long, it just feels like a normal American treat. But this is definitely something that originated in Europe. So I'm going to grab one.
Oh, do you just want to split it? Or?
Just each have one. They're kind of small. I mean, we don't have to have the whole thing.
All right, you can see it's obviously the bread with like a little apricot filling on the edges.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
ready?
Bam.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. That's like crunchy.
There's a little bit. It's a shortbread. It is a shortbread with the apricot filling.
I didn't really
and they're
get
kind of like an apricot
much
jam.
I didn't really get much apricot.
That's pretty nice. Now,
Yeah.
apricot is not he likes it a lot. I'm fine with it. If I had this next to like an apple tart, I probably would grab the apple one. But again, that's just me.
It's making my mouth dry.
Yeah, you definitely need something to drink with it. This is a little bit dry. Yeah, you definitely need a glass of milk, cup of coffee, something to go alongside of it.
Yeah, the apricot flavor isn't really coming through that much for me. It's mostly just bread.
The shortbread flavor, I would say, and you maybe agree with me, the flavor of the shortbread is dominating.
Yes, definitely.
Is dominating this treat. And yeah, you're right. I wish there were a little bit more of that apricot flavor in this.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the apricot's like a jam.
Overall, though,
Yeah, it's good.
this is a good treat. I mean, we're not trying to be overly critical, but we also want to give you
Honest review.
an honest review of what we're experiencing with this. I'm going to take over ahead and just have this last little bite.
But yeah, it's like crunchy bread, apricot jam, even though the apricot doesn't come through that much.
But the shortbread is a good shortbread. Like, I like the flavor of the shortbread in and of itself. Has a nice flavor to it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you ready to go ahead and give this a score?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you go first?
I think I'll give it a 6.5. I don't think it was that great. It was kind of dry. The apricot wasn't there.
Yeah. And I think I will go with a 6. Now that's not if you've been watching our videos, a 6 is not a bad score. Again, if somebody were to offer these to me, like if I came over to someone's house and they offered me some of these, I would have some. Not a problem at all, and I would enjoy it. But if I had to put this against other options,
Yeah.
I would probably maybe pick another option. I said earlier, even an apple tart, I probably would pick the apple one over this one. But it was still solid, very solid.
Yeah, definitely.
So we picked these up at an import shop here in the Nashville area where we live. And but yeah, I mean, probably maybe not grab them again, but
Yeah.
they're fine. They're fine.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
share
yeah,
these.
they're good, they're
we'll
good.
share these with the rest of our family after this. All right. Anything else we want to finish with? All right.
Savory furnaces.
All right. So if you like what we're doing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and
Oh,
we will see you next time.